Hey there, Tall Man Clan. We are on the MSC Seaside. This is deck 5, as you can see. And from the red dot, we are right here in this elevator bank. So we're going to go look at the restaurant first. This is the Seashore Restaurant. Absolutely beautiful restaurant. Where we started, we're going to go to the right first. You see over here, some nice seating area. This is the main atrium. This is where we came in yesterday, but one deck up. And service desk here. this, if I remember correctly, leads to the theater. Theater's beautiful. It's a bit tiny, but absolutely beautiful. You can get there from deck 7 as well. See how quiet it is down here. So by cruise ship standards, I feel the theater is a little bit small for this size ship. So you will have to make reservations if you want to come to a show. All right. Now they're in here rehearsing, so we're not going to show the stage, but that's it. Look at the decor here. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely beautiful. Again, they're rehearsing, so if we're going to stay out of their way. Being an entertainer myself, rehearsals for private time is where you get to make your mistakes and learn to be better so that when you're in front of the public, it looks great. So we don't want to share the behind-the-scenes stuff there. Even though I'm sure some of you would like that. Again, mirrors everywhere, guys. It's just mirrors everywhere. All right, so let's continue forward now. We're sort of right where we started. Some little vignettes here. Again, that is right where we started. There's the elevator banks, okay? So we're now, once again, deck 6. There's some shops here. This is watches and some jewelry, okay? Now this is the Ipanema restaurant, another one of the dining options. We'll show you what it looks like. All right, so different decor altogether. We just think it's absolutely beautiful, guys. Stunning. The decor on this ship is really beautiful. From a layout, it looks just like the Seashore restaurant. Right, there's that extra room back here on this side. But if you get here early enough, you might be able to get a table right by the window. That's where we sat last night, but down in the Seashore, right against the window. If you saw the stream from last night, you would have seen the time lapse. Until it got so dark, all you were seeing is the inside. All right. So let's go across to the other side, show you that. All right, so that ends right there. Again, just, it's sort of it really is I don't want to call it a mirror image because we're on a different deck, but very, very similar to the Seaside in its layout. Seashore, excuse me. Very, very close to the Seashore in a restaurant layout. All right, so let's go down the other side now, the port side. Okay. And one more time for reference. It's a little dark in here, sorry. But here we are, the rear elevator banks, moving forward. Wait till you see this. Hello. Taking all the candies. I feel like gelato. Julie, I have gelato in 2 places here on the ship. This is one of them. That is an upcharge, but they do have some gelato. And yet another bar over here. And then the business center is over here, but as you can see from the sign, it says private meeting. So we're not going to go in there. But as you can see, there is a business center here. All right. Excuse me. We'll see if we can get that another day. And if you're in dire need of an espresso, you come see this gentleman right here. All right, so let's continue on. If you're a lover of fine chocolate, fine candies, this is definitely a cruise ship for you. Again, this is a boutique, right? Boutique, different clothing and stuff in there. And on the other side, have your accessories, handbags and things, clutches and purses and stuff. There's some wallets in there as well. You can see they're in here rehearsing again, getting ready for tonight's show. But this is what it looks like up here on deck 7. Chairs look really comfortable. We're going to be going to a show tonight, so we'll report back into you after and let you know. All right, so as we move forward, we're going to go into the casino. I would... You got to see a little bit of this yesterday from the other 2 decks, but this is what it looks like from up here on deck 7. It's really beautiful. Okay. Over here is the Champagne Bar, currently closed. And then when we come over here, there's really nice seating area tucked back over here, as well as through here. It's really nice, and when you come up down, I showed you this yesterday, the floor-ceiling windows, right? They go up 3 decks. So it brings in a lot of natural light. They were playing music at rocket ship type decibels. It was crazy. It was crazy. All right. So again, we're still on deck 7. We're going to head back inside. And there's a nice little quiet. Well, it's quiet now. It's not quiet at night because of the stuff that's going on out there. And then there's another area of entertainment here, but it feels like it would be quiet. It's quiet now, but I promise you at nighttime, it is not. You want to come, hello. If you have a watch fetish, you want to come see these two ladies, or even glasses. All right? Ray-Bans and Oakleys and Guess, Horrid, everything. Everything you can imagine. So if you're out on an excursion and lose your glasses, come see her. She'll help you out. Okay. The elevators, we'll do a separate video just for this, but they're touchscreen. They're buttonless. You touch where you're going to go, and well, there's no buttons inside the elevator. We'll do a separate little video. All right, so let's go upstairs. There's cosmetics, right? You can get your face worked on a little bit, right? Some makeup. There's a barber shop. Look at that. Then there is a hair salon right there. And we passed over here the nail salon. So if you want to get your nails done, you can get your nails done here. And they are fully stocked. So if you want to pamper yourself a little bit, the Seaside has everything that you need to pamper yourself. All right, so let's stay with what we had been doing, get back to the other side of the ship, and go forward. Okay, here we are. So we're not. It's quiet. Get the games going on here at nighttime. A little stage in there. So they do some comedy in here. Last night the comedy was, I forget the guy's name. He was in the main theater. Right? You can actually book spaces here if you want. And look, you have a party and you want a private showing of the game, you can do that. You just have to reserve it ahead of time. I'm not sure if there's an upcharge for it. I'm probably guessing there is. But if you have a large party and you want a little more privacy, you can do that. Now you can exit and or enter the sports bar from over here as well. But again, I don't want to confuse us. So we're going to go out the way we came in so we stay on our path. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. All right, we have some more shops, some jewelry, Swarovski crystals, which I showed you the steps yesterday. If you want to take one home with you, they have beautiful Swarovski crystals in here. Swarovski. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Have a good day. Okay. Now we have somehow been flipped to the other side of the ship. As I mentioned, excursion desk here. And there's our full itinerary. There we are. Yeah, let's see, get a little closer. Boy, there's the full itinerary. This area is called the Bistro La Bohème. And that leads us back to the 3-story full glass wall, and it's absolutely beautiful. Okay? And I am going to jig-jog one more time over to the far side, because remember, we were on the other side, and so I try to keep this as methodical as possible so we don't miss anything. A nice bar here, which looks like it is not being used at all. There's not a single bottle up here. Maybe they open it up at night. I don't know. We will check for you. And to give you context, straight ahead, that's the sports bar. So if we had come out of the sports bar that way, we would be right here. here. Back and an elevator shaft right here. Now, here is actually the main buffet. And remember, we're on deck 8. The main buffet is not upstairs, it's on deck 8. So do not get confused. She will take care of you like she's taking care of us. There you go. There's your wash station. Okay, so this is where we came in. We came in from over there. So now we're going to go over here. And then we'll go on the outside deck so you can see the outside area on deck 8 is, I think it's very expansive, right? There's just a lot of space out there, which you'll see here in just a minute. Okay, so again, reference, there was the sports bar. Now we're over here, and here's the Sea View Lounge right on the other side. Having a little sail here. Invicta, I think. Okay. Stairs and elevators. Again, we are back here. We're on the MSC Seaside, and we're going to look at some of the upper decks. We're starting on deck 16. This deck is called Miami Beach, and we are right here in sort of the forward elevator banks. Now, this deck is actually cut up. Though it looks like it's all one back here, it is not. So to get to the back, we have to go down and over and then back up again. But before we do that, let's show you what's up here. It's actually several of the upscale restaurants. Like over here, you've got the Asian Market Kitchen, where you can do teppanyaki, which we absolutely love. We're going to be doing that in a couple of days. Okay. And it's also the seafood restaurant. It's called Ocean Cay. You would do that up here. All right, so you can see here. All right, beautiful setting. Can't wait to try this out. And then here's the rest of the dining area. Look at that, nice. Love these little seats, Lisa.
I like these little seats. Yeah. I'm not sure. I guess you wait.
Harmony of the Seas.
Seat? I don't know.
Yeah, it's there now, right? I guess. There's more Asian infused sort of vignettes. Nice.
I love the decor.
I know. It's very well done. Bonsai trees. Okay, so let's go to the other side and show you the butcher's cut. The butcher's cut is MSC's Steakhouse. We had dinner there last night. Food wasn't too bad. Prices were a little high. Service was a little funky. But generally speaking, not bad. Okay. So here's a little area where you can sip some wines. All right. Here's the main entrance there. So before, we have this. I believe this is the Ocean's Call. See? Was my bad. The other side was all Oriental. This is Ocean's Cay. This is their upscale seafood restaurant. Very light feeling here. Cool octopus. Very small dining up here. Not a lot of tables. Right. All right. So let's go into Butcher's Cut. Again, same with this. As upscale restaurants go, it's a little on the small side. We sat right over there last night. One thing Lisa was looking at the whole night is this sort of bowl. So, I don't want to call it sculpture, but there's a bowl. That's kind of neat. She was staring at that all night, commenting about it. All right, so that's sort of the forward part of deck 16, where your 3 specialty restaurants are. Now, to get to the back, as I mentioned when we started, we're going to have to go down a floor or up, or we're going to go down because I know it's a passenger deck, so it's easy to get through. So we have to go down, go towards the back of the ship to the next set of elevators to go up. So we'll see you on the other side. Now, before we go down, there's also the yacht club here on deck 16. It's just on the other side of the elevator banks. So there's the elevator banks. The restaurants are just on the other side. And this is the yacht club, right? So if you've booked a yacht club suite, you have your own elevators in there. You access this area with your key card, okay? So it is literally forbidden for us to go in there. We can't get in, but that is also on deck 16. Let me show you the floor plan one more time so that you can see. Again, we're right here. That was the yacht club. So these cabins, we're just not going to be able to get to show you their locations because it's behind lock and key. All right. So now we'll see you on the other side. All right. And here we are. We have now skipped this basically area. This is all the kitchen. So we went down to deck 15, walked up here, and we've come here. So let's start on this side over here. Okay. This leads outside to the pool deck, but we'll go back there in a minute. Let's go in here. If you remember from our deck 8 video, we talked about buffets. So deck 8 is the main buffet, but there's also a buffet up here on deck 16. Now it is much, much, much smaller. It is not full service. What I mean by full service is they don't have all the same foods that they do in the main buffet. Okay. All they have here is your hamburgers, hot dogs, pizza. Okay. All right. That's it. Proceeding back there.
Reverse soft serve ice cream for $1.5.
You see the line of people there? This is where you get your ice cream. In fact, I think Lisa's going to need to get some ice cream. Let's get some ice cream. We're going to have some ice cream with you guys. All right. So let's cross over to the other side. Obviously, there's nothing going on here right now. So it's a good time to show you the buffet. So it's not a bad size for a small buffet. When we first came up here, this is the first place we came when we got to the ship. Every other cruise ship that we've been on, the main buffet is, up on the upper decks. So we came up here and we're so disappointed. Like, man, that's just disappointing. Where's the rest of it? And that's when we realized there was another one down on deck 8. All right, so let's go outside. We're going to continue around. Lisa's going to have to find us. So we're now at the Miami Beach pool. See, there's lots of seating here. Some bathrooms over there to the left. The nice bar over here. The Miami Beach bar. All right. that's copyrighted music, so which I understand. So there you go. There's all of your deck 16. We are in the MSC Seaside, and we're going to look at some upper decks. This is deck 18, and you can see we're right here. If you see from this is the kids area. Now, fortunately for us, there are no children in here right now. And so we're going to be able to show you a little bit of the children's area. So this is for the younglings. You see it's well appointed. Nice TV for different things. There's cribs for the little ones. All right, all kinds of toys and stuff. So here's the area. I think this is infant up to 3. And then after that, we can go over here. And then this is from 3 to 6. And again, it's closed, so we're not going to go in there because we're not allowed to video the children. Got little bathrooms. Here's another under 3, the babies club. There's a little entryway here where you can get, the parents can get like beepers or cell phones or whatever to keep track in case there's a problem. And there's whole areas back there as well. Are there any children back there now? Are there any children back in there now?
I know they're in the buffet having lunch.
Uh-huh.
So,
But there's nobody,
more chickens left right now.
but there's nobody back there right now. Can we just, perfect. Open house, that's what we like to hear. All right. So look at this. We got foosball table.
Teeny kids years old.
3 to 6.
This is the studio. We perform some of the eat care together and enjoying years of help. 7 to 11 years.
7 to 11. Excellent. We'll just take a peek real quick. Legos, video games, another foosball table. So yeah, nice area for the children. If you're thinking about MSC and you got a family, just know there's areas here for you and your children. All right? And I do believe there are parents back here playing with their kids. So we're just going to do that to make sure. Yes, they're back there with their children, so we're not going to video. And there you have it. So there's the children's area up on deck 18. And we thank you so much for letting us in. All right. You too. All right, so that was neat. That was a surprise. I wasn't expecting to be able to get in there. All right. Now, here on this side is the youth club for the 12 to 14 and the teen club for the 15 to 17. So they cover all the ages up here, and they have them segregated in a way that the young ones are playing with the young ones, the older ones are playing with the older ones, if that makes any kind of sense, right? So as we move forward, we're going to get into the sort of the play area and the slides. Let's go this way. So this nice little splash area up here. They have several water slides. There's one of them there, which sticks out over the side of the pool. You see this one ends right here. This is a cool one. Starts way up there. And it looks like a little obstacle course, Lisa. Yeah. And that bucket drops every so often, spills water onto everybody. That bucket right there. It's a nice splash area. We've gone from deck 16 up to deck 18. There is no deck 17, oddly enough. Now here's another little kids play area with some kids slides and different things. It reminds me of stuff I used to see in the mall close to my house. They used to have like a little kids area that had, well, these things, doesn't it? Yep. All right. Some nice seating areas here, open area over there. Going over to the Harmony of the Seas. Let's continue on. Now, we get into, there's some bathrooms over here, okay? We get into now more the adults area. And just, look at all the space, guys. There's a ton of room here. It is not crowded at all. And it's not because there's not a ton of people here. It's just the way the ship is laid out, there's just a lot of space. So this is an adults only pool. All right, there's a nice little seating area up here. Now this one has a roof, so if this ship happens to be somewhere where it's raining, this can close and you still can use the pool. It's kind of neat. Of course, there's a bar over there as well to get cocktails. And we go in here. Let's get a look at the map for you guys so we can see where we're at. Let's see the red dot. We are right there. So the rest of it's cabins, and that's part of the yacht club cabin, so we can't go there. So we're going to go this way and circle around the other side of that pool. See, yacht club, door closed. Ooh, it's not closed. No, it's closed. It's closed. It's locked. Got to have a key to get in. So we'll go to the other side. Even here, see, sliding door. So just know that if you're booking the yacht club suites, you will have privacy. So the area that we had been in, you can see, is called the Jungle Pool and Lounge. If you couldn't have guessed when we walked through here a minute ago, obviously it looks like a jungle. Kind of well themed, I think. All right. There's some ping pong tables up here, some more foosball. And there's two ways to go. There's that door, and then there's this door. So we'll start over here and see what this does for us. Okay, so this walks all the way on the outside, so we're gonna pass on that for just a second. Let's go in here. Oh, look at that. This is where one of the slides ends. Consider and watch people come flying out of the slide. That's kind of neat. And to ride on the tubes. That's kind of neat. We may have to do that, Lisa. I don't know. Looks like a really neat slide. We have to go up, so we're going to go in. Make sure we don't miss the back half over here. Oh, and that's the kids area again. So let's do this. We're going to double back and go to that walkway that's out there. We'll see you there. All right, so we're back by the ping pong tables. We were just in there. Now we're going to go out this door and see where it takes us. Because obviously we kind of hit a dead end. Oh, there's that big slide. She used the inflatable tubes on, 1-person or 2-person ride. Actually goes technically out over the water. Hope they're bolted together well. So I'm assuming, no, I don't want to assume. I have no idea what's back here. We couldn't get in there. So that's all stuff part of the yacht club, I guess. The kids area, I'm not sure. We'll keep on poking around, see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. We've already been back there, down there on deck 16. So we just haven't been up here yet. Here we go. There's a plate, made by Fincantieri. Circle around to the other side. I'm guessing those are all cabins behind the windows.